Hey, what's up, Internet? It's Chris Krug. I am at the Interface Digital Health Summit, and I ran into homeboy Nadeem Kassam. How's it going, man?
So damn good.
Awesome. Hey, there's one right there. So Nadeem made a company that has sold to Intel called...
It's called the Basis Science, and this is the Basis band with all kinds of crazy sensors on the back.
So tell me about the genesis of the company. You guys started out making smartwatches?
No, actually. Started out making biofeedback devices that could actually be applied to a consumer. So I was kind of sick of putting electrodes on my fingers and all over my body. And so I got really fascinated that what if we could build something cool that just sat on your wrist?
And what year was that?
2004 is when I founded it.
I mean, and now we got them everywhere, right? I'm wearing a Pebble. Apple's got the smartwatch. Samsung's got the gear. The gear, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, there's one for everything. There's like how much oxygen is in your blood, how fast is your heart rate going.
Absolutely.
So it's a emerging, blowing up space, huh?
It's emerging and blowing up, and I was pretty fortunate because I spent 6 years in R&D before I brought it to Silicon Valley to start building it up. Because I spent so much time, I packed the device full of sensors. So the technology is still, the most advanced sensing technology on the market right now.
What are the things you're most excited about that are kind of near term or whatever, right? Because there's always this tension between we want to be able to do stuff, but it's not quite cheap enough for the consumer market, and user adoption's a little slower. But what, assuming kind of all the things line up, what are the things that you're the most excited that we're going to be able to do?
So I come at it from a little bit of a different angle, and I'm most excited about merging healthcare and entertainment. I'm most excited about now that these devices are going to be everywhere, and we've got all this cool data on our bodies.
Yeah.
How do we use that data to influence our media? How do our music playlists adjust in real time based on our emotion? How does the fridge understand?
Or even knowing where you are, right?
Or just even knowing where I am.
I listen to different music at home than I do at work, and shouldn't my device know where I am and what I am?
Absolutely. The never-ending intelligent playlist is really exciting.
A lot of people find that technology kind of disconcerting or a loss of privacy. Is that how you see it?
No, absolutely not. At the end of the day, the data is flowing everywhere. It doesn't have to specifically attach to my name, but the more data that's out there, the cooler the projects, the cooler the products are going to be that people can build. So, release my data, please.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of those, there's monitoring and tracking going on by other people of us.
Yeah.
So the idea that we can monitor and track ourselves is kind of just putting the power back into our own hands or whatever.
Absolutely.
And I mean, it also helps you wrap your brain around the type of information that could be collected about it and what types of things you could do were you to have large data sets of biometric data.
And it's critical what you just said about putting that power back in my hands. If I'm collecting the data and I'm understanding it for myself, that's giving me awareness. And ideally that awareness gives me prevention, and now I avoid institutions, avoid the hospital, avoid the doctor, and whatever it might be, because the power just got put in my hands.
Yeah. All right, so post-acquisition and kind of pre-next step, they got you wearing a venture capital hat. What kind of projects are you working on these days?
Yeah, they did that to me. I didn't mean to be that. I'm very much more an angel, and so I'm looking for all kinds of awesome entrepreneurs to invest in. Technology, absolutely. It's got to be unique, fascinating. It's got to kind of intersect between healthcare and entertainment. But absolutely, my next really big gig here, what I'm doing is BioBeats. It's the next thing I've founded. BioBeats.com is kind of an adaptive media platform, and it's a little bit of what I was talking about, using this data to make our entertainment way cooler.
Awesome, man. Well, I'll keep my finger on your pulse,
All right.
See what you got coming down the pipe. I appreciate you taking some time and telling me what's up. Nasim and KK signing off from Interface Digital Health Summit in Vancouver, British Columbia.
All right.
Over and out, Internet.